I sprained the shit out of my back today.
Do you want to get into it now or after the theme song?
Let's play the theme song. Ow! My back! Help! I've fallen and I can't get up.
Hello.
What is up, everybody? What is up, everybody? Welcome to your favorite podcast, your family's favorite podcast, and You're Not Down, a podcast hosted by your two favorite hosts.
Who are they?
Well, I'll tell you who I am. I am Michael Halftime Rubio. Sorry, a little bit of drool came out there.
Was that your own drum roll?
Yeah.
We could have planned this before. You could have asked me to do a drum roll for you.
You got a little happy with the buttons there the other episode.
I know.
I figured I just controlled it myself. Womp, womp, womp.
We got a button for that.
Oh, shit.
I don't know what it is, but I guess that makes me Luis.
Lord Farquad.
Oh, fuck you. Go. That pissed me off, dude. I want to stop recording. Fuck off.
You can't serve me a drink in a Shrek cup and expect nothing.
Okay,
It's going to be
I'll
donkey. Yeah.
That's my finest china that I have here.
No, it's really fine.
Welcome to episode 30-something. I don't know.
Episode 34.
Who's keeping count?
The only podcast that is a cure-all when you got the stomach aches.
You got the stomach aches?
Yeah, when you got a stomach aches, pop on this podcast, cure it right up.
Yeah.
Yeah, flush your system right out.
Something about listening to us that just makes you really want to clean it out.
Yeah. Just
Pee out of your
pipes.
butt.
Yeah.
We gotta say the things up top, obviously.
Yeah.
Follow us on Twitter and Instagram. You're Not Down Pod. You gotta spell you're right.
Don't be a dum-dum.
Don't be a dum-dum. If you want to send us something, send us an email. We don't get many emails.
Nope.
Not even from Google saying,
Yeah,
are you still there?
Yeah.
You know?
Are you still watching?
Yeah, but if you want to send us something there, send it to yndpod@gmail.com. And of course, the most important part is if you guys want to make us feel good.
Yeah.
Right here in the heart.
Yep.
Right here in the
Netherlands.
Right there. The Netherlands?
Yeah, right in the Netherlands.
Write us a review on the Apple Podcast app. Give us a rating. Hopefully 5 stars if we deserve it. But if you actually write something, if you clack those keys,
yeah,
that's what helps us out a lot, and that's
just
what puts
be
us
gibberish.
on the charts.
We appreciate it all though, and it does put us on the charts.
It really does.
Yeah, it helps us a lot.
And then the way we show you thanks is we shout you out on the pod.
That's how we do it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, today we have a very special review.
Oh fuck! Why couldn't I roll my R's?
Still not impressive. This one comes to us by Julissa Leanda.
Hey, I know her. That's my friend.
That's your friend?
I know her.
Pues que onda, Julissa?
She does speak English. I should probably,
okay. Yeah, I didn't know that.
I must have been a little bit misleading.
I don't know that, but she knows me. She mentions it in our podcast. She says a bunch of great things about us. Okay. So I'm going to list every single one. She mentions that she loves the podcast. She finds it super entertaining, and the chemistry is super great and engaging. I feel like Trump talking into this microphone now. The best. I'm not going to do the Trump.
Best.
Yeah, there we go. She says that she's learned a lot of random stuff about you, and she feels like she knows me even though we never met.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, super great. And she did mention the words of wisdom, which is probably the first person to actually finish an episode, unless she just skipped right through it.
I think she starts. It's like those manga comics. You know, you have to start.
She started in the back. Yeah, you read right to left. Yeah, I don't think anyone's ever heard though. If you guys haven't heard, if you wait till the end of the episode,
stick around.
I always provide some words of wisdom.
Yeah.
It's a good positive way to start your week or end your week or middle of your week because we drop on Wednesdays.
Pretty nice, man.
Yeah, thank you.
I should probably tell you that myself.
Yeah. I'm not sure if you heard them.
I check out completely for this whole hour, man. I forget you're here sometimes.
Taking a sip.
Okay, look, I just wanted to say we're not sponsored. We're not that popular, but I keep.
But we are.
No, I keep seeing this tequila on Instagram.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's targeted ads, but I do follow them. But this is the.
I'm sorry. Do you get a lot of targeted tequila ads?
It's like our phones know us. You know?
Yeah, they do.
I get tequila. I get Taco Bell, and I get. Are you depressed?
Yeah, you're depressed.
Do you want to talk to someone? Yeah.
Well, stick around for the words of wisdom. No, but what is this all about, dude?
So it's called Theramon, and I've been seeing it all over, but it's tequila from your boy Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Oh, The Rock.
He's in the tequila business.
I could smell what The Rock is cooking up in this drink.
You do you? What does it smell like?
Smells like him. It smells like orgasm.
Just like a man.
Yeah, I'll tell you the truth. There's more orgasm going on in this room than
the candle.
Than the candle, yeah.
Yeah, no, I felt like we finally had to give it a shot. And like, I don't know about you, but I like me some tequilas.
Yeah.
And I wanted to try it, see if someone like Dwayne Johnson knows what he's talking about.
Yeah.
So because of that, I poured ourselves a shot.
Yeah.
And I thought we would try it.
Let's take this straight up. I'm
live on the podcast.
Gargle this thing. I want every note. Cheers.
Is that a good thing, gargling?
Yeah, I think so. It lines the palate.
Let's do it.
Cheers to you, Rock.
I'm going to let you do it so it doesn't stay quiet in here.
Okay, yeah.
And I want to hear your take. And the ESPN play-by-play. He just took the sip. He's actually gargling, and I'm about to throw up myself.
Delicious.
Good stuff?
Absolutely delicious.
Do you taste what The Rock is brewing?
I do. He's angry. He's a mad cook.
All right, let me take this real quick.
Go ahead. I like how you can put your pinky up. Classy, very classy. Pretty good, huh? Pretty good.
I didn't have any expectations, but it's like, let's say, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I don't want the tequila people to come after me. But I heard George Clooney came out with a tequila. I'm like, go fuck yourself. What do you know about tequila?
Yeah.
I trust The Rock a little bit more.
Oh, well, The Rock's a man of the people.
He's
right?
the most electrifying distiller in tequila entertainment.
The people's champ, some might say.
Yeah.
Is that somebody?
I don't think that's going to catch on, actually. I don't think anyone would ever say that.
Oh, okay.
That's pretty good, though. You know what?
Very good.
Rate it on a scale of 1
to rock hard.
Yeah.
Ice cold nipples.
Yup.
Yeah, that's the only way. That's the only way to rate that one.
We did have to pour up some squirt in here, though. We made a mixed drink of it because
we did.
That's how we do it. That's how we do it.
Little palomita.
Mm-hmm. That just reminded me of a joke we made in the past, which is why I'm laughing.
Yeah. Now that we
Shout
got
out to
that
Paloma
done,
the squirter.
Well, you said it. Now that we got that out of the way, and in the belly, I think it's time for some fun facts.
Facts.
Let's
enunciate before that sounds.
I would like it if you started off this one.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, my fun fact of the week. Nice. Okay, those I know it sounds like I'm about to have a hot take whenever I start.
This is something I'm gonna love that you're gonna hate.
No, it's not. It's not that, but I realized as I was wording it. But those coffee mates.
Coffee mate.
Yeah, it's the bottle, the liquid coffee mate. It's the bottle, it's flavored, whatever. Yeah. You put it in.
Yeah.
I once drank a full bottle of that. I'm not talking the big fat ones.
Okay,
let's not be ridiculous.
Right.
I would have the diabetes if it was one of those.
For sure.
But I drank like a solid 12 ouncer, maybe 16 ounce.
The sugar in that.
I drank a whole 16 ounce of that when I was like maybe 14 years old, 15 years old. I thought it was a coffee flavored drink.
Yeah.
And I did it because I was going to work with my dad and it's early in the morning. I don't wake up that early. I'm like, oh yeah, I need a coffee. I need to feel like a big boy.
Yeah.
I see a French vanilla coffee. It says coffee in it.
Yeah, it says coffee. It's coffee mate.
And I did drink it, but 14-year-old kid who doesn't drink coffee unless it's like fucking drowned with milk. Mm-hmm. I'm like, this is pretty good, actually.
Yeah.
I loved every sip of it.
I love coffee too.
And my dad's not a coffee drinker. He didn't know what that was. So under his supervision, under his supervision, I drank. And I've been a little bit afraid to search the nutritional facts about that.
Yeah.
That's got to be a lot of sugar, right?
Yeah, it has to be a ton.
And I don't even think it would tell you online. It'll tell you per serving, which is like 2 ounces.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Is that how you got your beautiful café con leche complexion?
I'm glad you noticed because I was born albino.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
My hair is finally returning to its natural state.
So you're the coffee creamer, and then you had the coffee added.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Okay. Because you could kind of blend it out there to a nice, beautiful, delicious roasted turkey color.
Oh man, I do love me some sugar though.
Oh, sugar mamas,
sugar daddies, and we don't discriminate over here.
Not? If you're paying for it, You got it.
Now, I used to, do you know how like people would put sugar in their cornflakes?
Yeah.
I put sugar in my Frosted Flakes. There's plenty of sugar in there already.
There is plenty of sugar. I'm a banana slicer.
Oh, again, nope.
Yeah, I know.
You know how I feel about fruit.
You feel about fruit and desserts or whatever, or sweets.
It shouldn't be together.
They belong together because we belong together. Haven't you heard that song? It's about Frosted Flakes and bananas. Yeah,
I must have missed the subtext.
Yeah, it's a subtext. You gotta listen closely while eating Frosted Flakes and bananas. It's really the only way it makes sense.
Does that mean that you got a fun fact that you got to share for us?
I got a fun fact of the week.
Fun fact of the week. Oh my God.
I love it, man. I love the energy.
I don't know what happened.
Keep on bringing it.
I think the Teremana tequila
is kicking in.
Entered the body.
Yeah.
And now I'm talking like this.
When you said body. Yeah, it could be misinterpreted as booty.
It's in the booty too.
Hey, there it is. My fun fact of the week. I got engaged yesterday.
You're full of shit.
That's the truth.
You don't play with me.
I'm not. That's the God's honest truth.
Hold on. The camera stopped. I know we usually don't say it, but I gotta hit him. I don't even think I'm gonna cut that out. Hold on. Don't fuck with me.
I got engaged yesterday, dude.
I'm gonna take the headphones off. I'm gonna hug you. Hey. Wait, hold up. Before you're like fucking with me, did you get like engaged like in another way that I don't know about?
Like an engaging conversation.
Yeah. Is that what happened?
No, I got engaged.
Dude, come on, man. How are you gonna do that? How are you gonna do that, brother? Dude, what happened?
For the record, it's to the meat.
Oh yeah. I forgot to ask.
Yeah. I forgot to ask.
What the hell happened?
If there was any doubt.
I don't know why I'm asking like something bad happened.
What the hell happened? Things were going so well. No, for the podcast, our audience actually, which we'll give you some names in a bit.
Am I about to start crying? By the
way? For the audience who doesn't know, me and the meat been together for about 7-ish years, give or take 7-ish years. We recently bought a house together, so we're super stoked about that. And as a way to the way I proposed was before we walked into the house, I told her, I wouldn't want to do it without her. So she dropped down on her knee, straight up got engaged, bro.
Dude, I'm over here talking about drinking coffee, mate, and you're gonna hit that?
Some adult shit.
Oh my God, man. I don't even want to do this podcast anymore. This is how you celebrate?
Yeah, it took a lot to not text you yesterday.
God, man.
Everyone else already knows. You're the last person to find out.
I honestly don't even know how to feel right now. Dude, congratulations.
Thank you very much, man.
That's awesome.
I'm stoked.
So this is where on the podcast you asked me to be your best man live, correct? So this is where
Lord Farquad. Some adult shit.
I'm joking. No, hell yeah.
Yeah. I'm super excited.
I don't even know if I can like ask you anything about that. I usually try to press the fun facts a little bit.
Yeah. There's nothing to ask. But we did mention that we wanted to come up with names for the I feel like you can't even pay.
I'm just like looking into your eyes and like seeing the future, honestly.
Guys, we wanted to come up with some names for our audience.
I'm so happy right now.
This suggestion was brought to us by...
My best friend's getting married, man.
No, this suggestion of coming up with names for our audience was brought to us by...
He's getting married to his best friend. No, it was brought to our attention that we don't have a name for our fan base.
Yeah, man.
Because like I remember I talked in the past about being obsessed with Ariana Grande.
Yeah.
She would call her fans the Arianators.
So whack.
Arianators? I don't know.
Yeah. Are you a nader? Maybe.
But yeah, that was one. And like,
the Beehive for Beyonce.
Is that a thing? Yeah. But see, like that's cool. You know?
Yeah, for sure. The Justin Timberlake Sexy Backs.
I don't think that's one.
That's a subgenre of some other website.
You got the MC Hammer Dicks. You got Dwayne The Rock Johnson, the Cox. Don't just stop it there.
The pebbles, the stoners. I think they're called.
Both of those are way better than the cocks.
Yeah.
No, it was brought to our attention by Alex. Shout out to Alex.
Shout out.
Yeah, she asked if we had one, and I didn't know what to tell her. So I feel like we should have a name.
Yeah.
Do you got any?
I could rattle some off.
Are we going?
Yeah.
I thought of a few.
We'll go for one.
I don't have many, so you might be rattling off more than I am.
Maybe not. So I also these are still up in the air, guys. Yeah. So you gotta let us know what you think.
If you guys have something, if you guys think you could do our job better than us, fucking send them.
Sit in this chair and find out, but only temporarily because I want to keep my job. One that I thought of right off the bat, the downers. It's simple. Downers. It's clean. You're not downers.
Yeah.
We're not uppers here. We're not upper class citizens. No, we're downers here. We're the kind of people that make you stoop in your seat.
You just slowly start melting away into your bed.
For sure.
I had the Down Nation.
Oh, I'm a Raider Nation guy.
It almost sounds like the Damnation too. Though.
Yeah, it's Damnation.
Almost sounds like a
Dalmatian.
I was gonna say like a Dalmatian too.
101
the Dalmatians.
Dalmatians.
Yeah, the Down Nation. Simple.
The other one I thought of, wallflies.
Wallflies.
Yeah, the reason I thought of that is because everyone always comments or in the reviews, they mention that it's like listening to two best friends talk.
True.
Like they're a fly on the wall. Mm-hmm. The wallflies.
That's a good one.
Okay.
I'm a little bit embarrassed with the rest of mine.
Let's hear them.
Mine aren't even that clever. I got the Downers.
Oh.
With the Z at the end.
Downtown. We're strolling downtown.
Downtown. Walking fast.
Listen to the podcast. I love it.
Downtowners. I don't know.
My next one, down ass posse. We got a down ass posse. Yeah. I mean, if that doesn't describe our audience, then I don't know what does.
There's some hoes in the south. That's a down ass posse.
Yeah, there you go.
Kind of like the WAP. You know what?
Yeah,
you know what I'm trying to do. I don't know the other words.
I think they pronounce that WAP now.
It's not WAP?
That's a racial slur.
Is it?
For the Italians.
For the Italians? I think that was kind of a slur.
We're just piling on now. Whose turn is it? Is it mine? No, it's yours.
You said the posse, yeah. The only other one I got, this is the worst one of them all. It's not even in good taste.
Yeah.
The YND's nuts.
Oh, the fans are going nuts.
Yeah.
They're going YND's nuts.
That's a little bit nicer.
They're going crazy.
I'm just calling everyone my nuts.
My nuts, yeah. My personal all-time favorite, and this is not a voting thing, but if you guys do want to vote, he gave you all the information to do so up top.
Yep.
The half-timers.
What about me?
I'm sorry, man.
That's a cool ass name. You
got a different nickname every week. It's not the same.
No one wants to be the chupacabras or
the fucking Lord Fuckwads. You know what I mean?
Wait, I know we're done with fun facts, but quick fun fact about Lord Farquad.
Yeah.
I went to school for film, and then I studied a few things like the electives or the prereqs, whatever.
Okay. You're telling me like I know college.
No, but there was a class that was animation, and my animation professor was named Farquad.
Oh,
that was his last name, Farquad.
Any relation?
Yes.
Oh, really?
He worked in he was actually in there. He was working in Pixar. He was working on the old Disney movies as well.
DreamWorks.
No. I mean,
Shrek is DreamWorks.
No, he eventually went to DreamWorks.
Oh, okay.
I think he started in Disney because he had some connections there. I forget. But yeah, no, he did random. He was kind of jumping around. I think he was freelancing. Yeah. I don't think he was who knows? I got to do my own research. But yeah, it was at the time. I guess he was working on Shrek, and it was at the time one of the executives. They were trying to think of a name. It's what do we call this guy?
Yeah.
And then he was talking to my professor, and he just the name started ringing.
Yeah.
In his head, he was like Farquad. Kind of sounds like fuckwad or whatever. It was Fuckwad. They changed it to Farquad because it sounds like fuckwad. This guy's such a little fuckwad.
Yeah,
you want to hate him,
dude. That's beautiful.
Apparently, it was inspired by my professor.
Yeah, I'd heard the second part of that, but that's pretty cool that you actually met the reincarnation, the fuckwad incarnate, if you will.
That fuckwad incarnate gave me a B in his class.
That son of a bitch. Well, look at us now,
fucking killing it.
Yeah.
Sponsored officially, and we can legally say
it.
By Terramana Tequila. By Terramana Tequila.
I don't think we could legally say it anymore. Because before we hadn't made a profit.
Yeah.
I mean, not a profit. We hadn't made $1. But now we officially did. And it's hanging up top. If
guys,
you can see it up top.
If you guys haven't seen the last episode,
go check it out.
Carbajal, we got our official $1.
Mr. John Laurels, Mr. Philip Hamilton, Mr. Cousin Hamilton. That's how I refer to him in my family. So,
Mr. kind of Cousin Hamilton. For me. He mentioned that
gave us $1.
Yeah, you remember that we had never made a single $1, so now we did. Look at us now.
Look at us now, baby.
Did you have anything you wanted to talk about? Because I got a few things.
I got some notes, but if you want to go first, go first.
I had like more kind of quick notes.
Okay, yeah, go for it.
One thing. Shout out to Anna, by the way. Shout out to Anna. She doesn't listen very much anymore. I did tell her to stop. It was getting a little bit too raunchy at points, but I think she tuned in recently.
Good.
And you know what she said? You know what criticism she had?
What's that?
She said, you can literally see me getting fatter from when we first started.
Oh my God. So what does that mean for me?
So I told her to stop listening.
Stop watching at least.
Yeah.
You can listen, but don't watch.
We can blame it on the wide camera all we want, but
the true culprit is the Coffee Mate creamer that we drink before every episode.
From 13 years ago. Oh.
To get the energy up, to get that rock hard Terramana.
Need it in the veins.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Do you ever listen back to your own noises?
Yeah. I love them.
And you still do.
Dude, it's ASMR, baby. Oh, wait. That's the future.
I do want to say, because I did see a couple of friends recently. And so Julissa, who wrote us the review, she said, oh my God, Mike's door hinge sound effect from last episode was amazing.
Oh, I'm glad you liked it. Another shout out for Julissa. You see, guys, you leave the reviews, you get shout outs on the podcast. I thought that was the second best sound effect after the Yoshi. Yeah. Oh, we're coming with it today.
We're eventually just going to become a sound effect podcast.
Yeah, it's just going to be sound effects.
Notice how I don't have my iPad with me today.
Yeah, no, we're doing it all orally today, baby.
Oh, you know about that oral.
Unbelievable. I'm watching a new show.
What you got?
It's called 60 Days In. Have you ever heard of that?
Never.
It's about these people. Oh, so it's a jail, right? It's a jail, and they get these normal people, and they infiltrate the jail. They wrap them up as real inmates.
Okay.
They shove them in the jail to find out where the drugs are coming from, where the gangs, how the gangs operate, how the guards are doing, and whatever. They really infiltrate the system.
Yeah.
It's the goofiest show I've ever seen. It's the fakest jail I've ever seen. It's so bad.
Is it supposed to be like a docuseries?
It's supposed to be like a reality show.
Okay.
Yeah.
But that's not what prison's like.
Nah, it's straight goofy. I don't know. The whole thing is absolutely ridiculous.
I do want to go because this is my thing with prison, dude.
Yeah.
Movies make it look so cool. I forget if we've talked about this. I feel like we've done this for so long.
Yeah,
now.
maybe.
I feel like we have talked about it, but movies just make prison look so. I know last week or 2 weeks ago, we were just talking about who would survive longer in prison.
Yeah, for sure.
But that's besides the point because everyone knows at this point I'm the one getting raped.
Yeah.
But no, it's like
I'm the one getting straight killed.
Yeah, but that means I live longer.
Mm-hmm.
But no, it's like they make it look so cool, dude. I honestly think I could make some friends.
Yeah,
I could make some friends in prison.
Well, you're gonna have to choose your clique. Actually, it's gonna be chosen for you. Although you might have a little say in what happens. There's 4 predominant cliques, and they're all race, right?
Okay.
You got the Chicanos.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Known as the Cholos.
Oh yeah.
All right.
I'm familiar. I'm low-key familiar with the Cholo organization. Yeah.
You got the black people, known as the kinfolk.
The kinfolk. Okay.
They're called kinfolk. And the funny thing is, it doesn't even really matter. They go based on shade of skin. Like the pigmentation.
So there could be a straight up Cubano.
Straight
up Cubano that's dark, but he's a kinfolk.
Yeah, he could be a kinfolk, or he could run with the Chicanos, but he has to he might have a choice, right? Then there's the Woods. Those are white people.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Apparently that stands for whites only, one day soon. I think they came up with the term and then applied the what's that called? An acronym?
Acronyms?
Acronyms, yeah.
Well, what gang is that?
Yeah, so that's the white people. This one is where you have a little say. Now, you can either roll with the Chicanos.
Okay.
Or you could roll with the Paisas.
I would want nothing more than to join the Paisas and follow them.
Those are Mexican people from Mexico.
Yeah.
So they're like a little subset of the Chicanos.
Yeah.
Right? So when they all go to war, the Paisas fight with the Mexicans, but I mean the Chicanos and the Cholos.
They join forces.
They join forces, right?
That's nice.
But they're usually kept off separate.
Those are two very different types of Mexican people.
Yeah. And I'm glad they made the distinction because not all brown is the same.
Mm-mm.
No.
I've had phases in both of those.
Yeah.
And they're definitely not the same.
The Paisas might be a safer bet if you ever do land in prison. Anyways, that's the goofiest show I've ever seen. Check it out if you want to just laugh.
I still do not understand how you have the time to watch so many TV shows. Especially since you're engaged now.
Hey,
dude, honestly, the past like 15 minutes that we've been talking,
that's all you've been thinking.
I was just like, holy shit, dude, I can't believe it. Still crazy. But just on the same Netflix note, did I mention that I watch a show called Love on the Spectrum?
You've mentioned it to me before.
On the pod?
No.
It is amazing, dude.
I've heard amazing things about it.
See, I think a lot of the times where like when I tell people like, dude, I'm watching this new show and I love it. It's funny. It's all this stuff. It's called Love on the Spectrum. They're like, whoa. Yeah. Because they're thinking I'm laughing about it.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's a funny show, but like not for any like, because when I say it's like a love reality show, people think like, oh no, they're exploiting these people. Sure. Nah, dude, it's like a docuseries. They follow them like finding love, like people that range on the spectrum, you know?
Right.
People with Asperger's that like are like, slightly a little bit awkward in certain situations. Then there's people that are super awkward.
Well, one way you kind of described it to me is that they're the same emotions that we feel, but maybe a little less censored, a little more real, maybe a little more magnified.
Dude, you draw so many parallels, like, because just think about, I mean, I know you've had a long-term girlfriend and now you're engaged, but it's like, think about like the first dates, you know?
Yeah.
It's like, let's say you're already at a place and you're patiently waiting for them to show up, assuming you're not picking them up. Those feelings that you're feeling right there,
right?
That's not exclusive to someone that isn't on the spectrum.
Sure.
Like everyone feels that, and like, you know, you see it on their end too, but obviously their mind's like a little bit differently, or like, you know, they're maybe expressing it a little bit differently. But it's such a good show, man, and it's funny, it's cute, it's got heart, and it's only 5 episodes too. You could binge it in one day easily.
I like how I just talked about a goofy ass show where they send regular people into jail, and you're gonna hit us with this heartwarming, heartfelt, good-natured show that's supposed to make you a better person.
I'm gonna ask Big Al to put some inspiring music
right behind that. Hey, just tell them not to get us flagged. We got flagged for copyright.
For what?
For the Halloween theme music.
Oh yeah, that's a thing.
Yeah, we got flagged for it.
Wait, we don't monetize though.
No, yeah. So we didn't get any strikes or anything like that.
We don't make $1 on this podcast.
We don't make $2, baby. We make plenty of $1. Guys, send us your dollars to yndpld@gmail.com. What else you got for us?
I had just another quick note.
Hit it.
This damn, a lot of people are getting shout outs this episode. But shout out to my friend Alex and shout out to his friend.
Oh, this is different Alex.
Different Alex.
Oh, different. Shout out to different Alex.
Different Alex. We love the both of you.
Yeah.
I visited my friend Alex the other day, and he pretty much told me, it's like, hey dude, I got you a new fan for your podcast.
Beautiful.
And he was like, yeah, no, I recommended you guys to my coworker. And she gave it a listen. She gave it a watch, and she loves it. You know, she's hooked. She follows you guys on Instagram now. And we're like, oh, no, that's
excellent.
Cool. And so I saw him recently, and I think as I was there with him, she was texting. I'm like, oh no, I'm like watching right now. And she said, I don't know what it is about Luis's face, but it just makes me laugh every time. And I'm just like, hold on,
hold on.
See, I thought if we're bringing the laughs to your car, to your sweet ear
straight
holes,
to the eardrums.
Yep. All there, like
no.
Yeah, I thought it was more the content.
It was the jokes,
what we talking about. But apparently She's watching this video.
It just takes a face.
I could be talking about fucking death or like the most serious.
Yeah, love on the spectrum.
But she's looking at my face.
Just giggling. Just giggling. I got to subscribe to this.
I'm just going to like look into the camera a little bit.
Yeah, good. That's a Clint Eastwood look you're giving it.
Is my face, look me in the eyes and tell me, is my face funny?
Thank you so much, Alex's friend, for subscribing to the podcast. And leave us a review, and then you get your name actually shout out, and you won't be Alex's friend anymore.
I'm only keeping the name private in case she doesn't want to get attacked by the Y&D's nuts. What do we call them?
The half-timers, the
downtowners,
the down-ass posse. I don't know.
Yeah.
Hey, guys, comment down below. You've heard about this because I sent you a little clip.
A clip?
This deepfake technology is getting eerie.
I hate it, man.
For those of you guys who don't know what deepfake technology is, even saying that sounds like I'm out of touch with technology.
Yeah.
You know, when you have to call technology, you're an old man and you probably shouldn't be hosting a podcast. But this deepfake technology is where they're able to take someone's like body and then someone's face and superimpose it over in the most realistic way so that it looks like the superimposed face is actually talking.
Yeah. It's crazy how real it looks.
Yeah.
And see, that's the thing. It's scary. Do you know, I've never set up Face ID for my iPhone.
Yeah.
That thing's going to scan my face and there's going to be someone could take my job.
Yeah, yeah.
It's going to clone me and then he's going to be a funnier host on this podcast. Yeah. I don't want that.
Our audience is still going to be laughing at it because it's still going to be your face.
Yeah.
But
true.
they might also be laughing at the content now.
Yeah, I guess so.
That's probably a good move for the Y&D.
Actually, no. I'm willing to sit this out. No, it's scary, man. I've seen some videos where they put like Arnold Schwarzenegger's and Arnold Schwartzy and Sylvester Stallone's faces on like the Step Brothers.
On the Step Brothers, right?
You saw that one?
Yeah, I seen that one. I sent you that one. I looked up one of speaking of The Rock, I looked up a Danny DeVito deepfake.
Okay.
Because I wanted to see him on everything.
Yeah. Right?
Yeah. Everything. But what I found was The Rock's face superimposed on Danny DeVito's body, like during an episode of It's Sunny.
Mm-hmm.
The greatest thing I've possibly ever seen in my life. I don't even know if you could imagine that. Guys, search that down once you're done listening to this podcast and after you've like, commented, and subscribed.
That's the thing though, because like I do think it's crazy, but it's funny to see that stuff. But then you think about the bad that it can do. You know?
Right.
Like I mean, real quick, we do have a new president.
Yeah,
a lot of stuff has happened since the last week.
Imagine if someone gets Trump's face, right?
Yeah.
And
he's not the new president, by the way.
They put it over a guy's body, and he says something like, "Mexico is sending us their rapists, and their murderers."
Because we know Donald Trump didn't say that. We love no. Let's stop that right now.
I'm sorry.
Wait, unless you do like that. No, that's what makes it scary, you know, because it's like Biden 2020. Let's think about like just the future, because like already. This is the first that we're seeing it, you know, but think about years down the line. If this technology gets better,
I know
it's going to be really hard to really trust what you're seeing on TV or whatever, you know.
I think as we evolve as people and as our technology evolves, isn't it making us just less trustworthy in general?
Most definitely.
Like you can't believe everything you read on the internet.
Mm-hmm.
You know, with the whole Wikipedia thing, when that came out, it's like, oh, this is fantastic. Oh, wait, there's just people in their basements just typing this stuff up. And that was a big scare.
The last trustworthy thing in the media is the You're Not Down podcast.
We're the only thing that you can trust here.
Because, of course, this was based on a true story.
It's based on a true story. Every episoode has been based on a true story.
Yeah.
That's how you know, because we said it. And these are our actual faces.
Yeah, hold on. How do we prove
technology can't do this? Yeah, that means you could believe it.
It's scary. It's a scary world, man.
Yeah.
I'm an old man. I know we've talked about this before, but you say you're going to put a phone in your kid's hand the second they're born.
The second they're born. They're going to be reigning king of technology.
No, man.
I'm going to give them little Jeff besitos.
What does that do exactly?
That makes them good at Amazon purchasing. I don't know.
We'll get into a little besito.
Yeah.
Are we going note for note again?
Hey, if you want, you got something to hit us with?
This is more of a jab, kind of. I wrote this down for a reason because we talked about my hate, your love for Arby's.
Yeah, baby.
Corona's still a thing.
Yeah, baby.
And the CDC.
Nobody, baby's Corona.
The CDC.
They say don't eat roast beef.
They said stay away from deli meats. Stay away from them. And what's worse than deli meats?
Fake news.
Fast food.
That's fake news if I ever heard it.
No.
That's
I didn't read into it. I can't tell you why they're telling us.
That's the government trying to take down Big Deli.
The fact that I've never heard of Big Deli means it's already down.
No, that means it's like the Freemasons or the Illuminati. They control everything behind the scenes. Big Deli is next to the big pharmaceutical.
I'm just telling you that I care about you and your health, and I think you should stop eating Arby's.
That sounds so good right now. Beef and cheddar.
God damn it. I did see a quick TikTok earlier today that said...
TikTok? How old are you?
Listen, man.
I'm sorry.
No.
Guy gets engaged and now he's making young jokes.
No, now he's trying to prove his worth and
yeah.
Back in my days, all we had was the Facebook.
I'm a whole ass fiance. I don't have time for no TikToks because time is ticking and talking.
Wait, I feel like we need a fiance name for you.
Yeah.
Do you have one already?
No. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to sleep on it.
Sleep on it. Sleep tight.
I got another note.
I'd love to hear it.
And it's funny because
I love your notes, man.
See, the thing is,
I love them.
We've talked about it before. You're the only one that comes prepared to this podcast ever. I don't prepare shit. Goddamn shit.
I came up with a note one time. It was called Horse Meat. You know how many views that got? It might have hit 30. I dressed up as Frankenstein. We're 258 or something like that.
The people I've spoken.
Yeah.
That they need more Frankenstein.
They want some more Frankie in their life. What's your note, baby?
All right. And because look, this is the thing. It's very rare that I write stuff down.
Yeah.
But, when I do write stuff down, either to sentence, I forget. Last time we did no for no, I had a very simple, concrete sentence. It was like 4 words. This one's similar. Nothing else. You tell me what you think.
Okay.
We can agree. Bowling is for assholes. It's for assholes. It's for pretentious pricks.
If you're good, you're saying the guy who's good at bowling always wants to take his friends bowling. Bowling is a good recreational sport if everyone's bad at it.
Yeah, sure.
Right.
Dude, I don't think I've ever had fun at a bowling alley unless I invite everyone.
Okay.
Because if I'm inviting people, it's because I know I suck. And it's just something to spend the time,
Right.
But dude, every bowling alley that you go to, it's just such an obnoxious shit. I don't want to stand up to do it, but they go and they're fucking over here. They're focused with it.
Fingering the dingle.
They got the fingers in the holes.
They cock it back.
And they do it, and they do the little leg cross behind.
Yeah, baby. They're sliding into that.
Fuck you,
dude,
man.
Strike, baby.
And that's the thing. It's like, but why? So when you're good at it, you're that obnoxious,
You have to.
But when you're bad at it, when you're just whatever at it, why is it the most vulnerable thing ever?
Yeah. You know what? Because you're on the stage by yourself.
I can't count how many times I've gone up there, I roll it, I don't do the leg thing.
Right.
I just fucking throw it, and I just turn around shrug I don't know. And
everyone's looking at you like, okay, get the fuck on.
But then there's just people that are like, yeah, fucking nailed it.
Yeah, they go and give high fives to everybody. Like the leagues. Have you seen the leagues? Like when you go to sign up for a lane and the leagues just literally high fiving everybody. And I'm like, aren't you guys playing against each other?
Any person that puts their hands over the little fan.
Oh, that feels so good though.
Suck my knob. Dude. Suck it. Because I hate you and you're pretentious.
Oh, dog, you gotta powder up.
Even if I was good at bowling, I would just freaking throw that thing and I would still do the shrug. I don't know.
One thing about bowling, the most confusing scoring structure.
Why? Why do you say that?
Because do you know how to scores?
It's pretty straightforward, no?
I don't think so. If you hit 5 pins down every time, it's straightforward. But once you start,
well, let's not ridicule me.
But once you start hitting spares and strikes and multipliers, and this goes based
what's
on
a multiplier?
Yeah, dude, it's really confusing.
Isn't it just if you got 5 pins, that's 5. If you get the spare, then you get the remainder.
No, but you get an additional bonus for the next turn or something like that.
Well, look, man, I don't think I've ever crossed the 100-point thing. I'm terrible at bowling.
I'm for sure fingering my dingles right over that air conditioner. Yeah.
Shout out to episode 2.
Yeah.
Ever? Hell yeah. No, man, I wish I could say that this was a bit that like I did this on purpose. I got a gutter ball with the bumpers up. That's something that actually happened.
That's rare. That should be a trophy, actually. You should have walked back and high-fived everyone.
I think it takes more talent to do that, right? No, I'm freaking dog shit at bowling. I just don't get it because like the whole time I'm walking up and I see the arrows and I see the way my hand is pointed and I'm like, all you gotta do is just right there above the arrow and let it go. I want to go
bowling for one reason.
Why?
I want to put my crotch right over that air conditioner.
Well,
like in a serious game, you know, with you know how you always have to like share a little booth with another family or something?
It's usually half and half,
Yeah. Well, if they got like a serious team playing, like high-fiving each other and pumping each other up and doing the leg thing, I want to go right over that little air vent and just put my crotch
just
right over.
Just teabag it?
Just teabag it. Let that wind blow, baby.
For how long are we talking?
Obnoxiously long. Uncomfortable.
And you're making eye contact with each person that goes to bowl.
Yeah, for sure. Because then it doesn't allow them access to do it. You know,
if they want to do it, they got to be...
They got to put their hands in between my legs and then finger their own dingles.
They got to do that little woogity, woogity, woogity,
yeah,
woogity.
For sure. Let's go bowling.
Are you wearing mesh shorts?
I'm gonna need something that doesn't restrict the airflow.
Yeah, exactly. You need the most breathable shit.
Yeah.
That's my take on bowling, though.
Bowling's a good thing.
Everyone's an asshole.
Bowling's one of those activities though that you could do with your friends, right? That's what you do in high school, after high school, whatever. And when you want to do it you want to hang out with your friends and do something outside of the house, you go bowling. Yeah. Another thing is you go to the movie theaters.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I like to take my own snacks into the movie theaters.
I've witnessed this. And see, I mean, just a quick
note. Where I'm going with this.
I know exactly
where you're going. Tell the audience how I do it.
I know exactly where you're going because there's one story that just rules them all that like I forgot every other story.
Yeah.
But because like obviously there's rules. There's rules. You can't.
Sorry, Siri.
You can't bring outside food into the theater. That's the rule.
That's the rule.
And I'm a rule follower. If there's a written rule, I follow it.
Unless you have a dietary restriction.
What dietary restriction do you have?
I like processed meats.
It's not a restriction.
I like processed.
It's a preference. I can never like. I think I tell this to people all the time. But we went to the movies. We went to go see A Star Is Born. It was you, me, the meat, and the jet. And we stopped by a liquor store, maybe to like pump gas.
Great
whatever.
movie if you haven't seen it.
Dude, honestly, I was thinking about it yesterday. I'm still fucked up because of it.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we go to the gas station. We're pumping gas, and you come out with 2 long Slim Jims. I'm pretty sure it was 2.
Yeah,
maybe just 1.
It was multiple.
At the very least,
I was thinking 2 or 3.
But I'm not talking the little guys.
No.
I'm talking about the big cojones.
Yeah. This is 2-3 feet of Slim Jim.
Yeah. And so you walk in with this.
I had it tucked though. I got to get through security.
Yeah.
And by security, I mean the 16-year-old taking my ticket.
You had it tucked in your pants?
Yeah, I had literally had it tucked in my pants.
See, luckily, it does resemble your dick a little bit. Yeah. Where it's just...
Slim Jim right next to Fat Jim. We can cut that
out. No, that's staying in, right?
That's staying in.
But no, so yeah, it's just tucked in your waist and you bring it in. But so now we're in, and this is like the weekend that this movie came out, probably. Right. It's a sold out theater.
For sure.
It's us 4 in the very back, off to the side, and whatever, we're watching. And then at some point, I just get slapped in the fucking face with the smell of processed meat. And then I hear the rap or two, and I look. This guy has...
Describe it for our audio listeners as well.
For the audio listeners, like we said, it was already tucked into the waist thing, of his pants. Now he feeds that. He keeps it all hidden. Yeah. So I do got to commend you on that.
Yeah.
It was the most like Mission Impossible, like hidden thing.
For sure.
This guy fed the 3-foot-long Slim Jim through the hoodie, under the hoodie. And so it just stuck out from right here at the collar.
Like a camelback straw. I'm going on a hike.
It just suck out. And like, you didn't use your hands once.
No.
You took a bite, but like pulled it up.
All
with
pelvis,
each bite.
baby.
And the thing is, the guy next to you, not only did he smell it.
He was like 2 seats over. He wasn't directly next to me.
But still.
Yeah. I'm just saying that proves how stinky it was. Yeah, for sure.
I don't know if it was the smell or the sound, but again, if you guys haven't seen this movie, this is a fucking sad movie. It's a love movie. It's all this.
And I don't eat my snacks at the beginning of movies.
Yeah, you got to wait.
Yeah, I'm coming off a meal probably if I'm stepping in a movie. Mm-hmm. This is midway, maybe 3/4 of the way through. And
now you're just fucking feeding it through your hoodie.
Yeah, baby.
And this guy legitimately, like, he would love to be emotional and like attached to the film.
Yeah.
But he can't because what's 2 seats next to him? This guy. Hulk.
You gnawing on a Slim Jim.
But like,
I need my protein.
That's already bad as it is.
My body's a well-built machine. And I can't starve it of protein for that long. Does Slim Jims have protein? Debatable. Again, we got to read the label.
Yeah. Do you ever think though, like, just think about any moment in your life, like a random moment. Okay. You know, what someone has a different recollection of that. A stranger you don't even know. You could have been posing. Yeah. You could have been posing kind of funny for a picture just for us, whatever. Right. And someone could have seen that's like, oh man, that kind of,
and they just kind of hold on to that, and it becomes a part of their memory.
That guy for sure still thinks about that.
Yeah, but like in the most pissed off way, because he wasn't happy.
If he's ever shopping at TJ Maxx or fucking Walmart, and he hears in the shallow,
instantly looks to his right. Instantly, the smell of Slim Jim just penetrates his brain nostrils. And it takes him right back to that.
Yeah, into that beautiful moment, I think.
Yeah, it was a beautiful moment. The reason why people go to the movies is to be engulfed in the screen, right? It's a giant screen. You're watching it with people. The emotions run rampant and heavy.
It's hard to...
And so do the smells.
I was going to say, it's hard to be distracted from that because there's such loud noise. There's a big screen.
It's beautiful writing, beautiful acting, beautiful music.
Your emotions, every sense of your body is getting tickled. Engaged. It's getting fingle-dingled.
Yeah.
And now, slap to the nose of processed meat.
For sure.
Ruins it all.
Well, that's what movies are lacking. Like you said, you could feel the emotion, you can see the visual, you could hear the sound effects. Movies don't provide smell. I'll leave that up to me. I'll bring the smell.
I can't think of one scene in A Star Is Born, a movie about a country artist. I can't think of one moment where I'm like, oh yeah, no.
You don't think Bradley Cooper smelled like beef jerky?
Actually, not. Like as I started saying that, now we're talking about country music. I'm like, oh no, that's a Slim Jim movie.
That was an authentic choice. That wasn't a random purchase on my part.
Yeah, no.
I had to get in the mood.
Yeah,
I had to engulf myself in the environment.
It all makes sense now. I didn't think about it that way before, but now that guy in TJ Maxx or Walmart, is like,
he probably remembers that as the greatest moment in his life.
All I know is that I'm not joking. Every time I've seen a Slim Jim, I think about you and I think about that day.
Good.
No, not in a good way.
Thank you. I got one note.
Okay. Let's hear it.
Okay. I'm going to phrase it in the form of a question. Let me rephrase that. I'm going to frame that in the form of an answer.
Oh, opposite there.
Who is the greatest? The greatest game show host to ever live on this planet?
Oh, I know where this is going because this is topical and it hit the world.
You got to reply.
Alex Trebek.
Answer.
What is Alex Trebek?
Who is Alex Trebek?
You still say what is, don't you?
I think you say who is.
You're the Jeopardy fan. You're the Jeopardy fan.
Dude.
I could be wrong, but...
Yeah, man. R.I.P. to my boy, Alex T-Bone.
What is what the fuck?
Yeah. What is why?
What is... I can't believe Mike was eating a Slim Jim through his hoodie. But also, what the fuck?
Also, one of our Canadian listeners. I mean, I'm sorry.
What? I'm sorry?
He was a Canadian. I don't know if he was the listener to this podcast.
I highly doubt it. I highly doubt that on his deathbed, he was like, put the last Year Not Down episode.
For sure.
No, that's crazy, man.
Yeah, I mean, my boy, man.
Because we all knew he was sick.
Yeah.
We all knew he was sick, and he addressed it himself, and like, the pages.
Oh, gracious the whole time throughout it. Yeah, really, really remarkable how strong he was.
And see, the thing is, it's like, obviously you were a Jeopardy fan.
Yeah, enthusiast.
I never really watched it, but like, just seeing any clip that was posted. And I know like recently there was another clip that kind of went viral. It was like a contestant that he didn't know the answer to Final Jeopardy.
Right. He was going to lose anyways.
Yeah. And his wager answer, it was like,
"We love you, Alex.
We love you, Alex."
Yeah.
Beautiful. And it's like, it shows how respected this guy was. And then all the other clips you see, it's like, you just see like, good guy, but he's also messing with the people, just a witty person. So like, I probably didn't take this as hard as you did.
Also a genius when it comes to pronunciation. Yeah. He would hit the Greek words, the French words, obviously, because Canadian, but all the different accents and stuff. Throw an accent in that. Yeah. And that's what he would sound like. He always put a flavor to it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, real hero lost.
That's crazy, man. And it's funny because Sean Connery died, a week ago?
Yeah, man.
I don't know if you've seen those SNL sketches.
Yeah.
Will Ferrell as Alex Trebek.
I don't watch too much SNL, but I've seen them like since.
Yeah, it was always Sean Connery and Alex Trebek, their whole thing. I mean, obviously not them, actors. But yeah, it happened so close together. It's like, that's kind of like a funny, nice
At least he took a friend with them, right?
I guess so.
Yeah, it's kind of morbid.
Dude, we gotta freaking, you gotta pound the chest twice.
The chest.
Kiss the fingers. To the sky.
To the sky for Alex T-Bone.
What is?
I'll miss you forever.
To you. Damn.
You got anything?
Well, shit. To follow that, you can't.
That was my last note. You can see why I saved that one for last.
Yeah,
for me.
No, I wish you would have let me finish my notes, and then you could say, "Let's finish on this."
Hit us with a note.
It's really weird to go to anything else.
Hit us with a note.
Okay. So I was talking to a guy the other day.
Yeah.
He's dating my friend. And so I met him. I'd met him one time before. Really cool guy. But then so we were hanging out, it was like 4 of us, and we wanted to order a pizza. And we're like, all right, what do you guys want? What do you guys want? And he said, I'm fine with anything except Domino's. And I was like, you know what? I agree, because Domino's dry. It's just bad flavor.
Okay.
I'm a Pizza Hut guy. And so I said, how about Pizza Hut? And he says, nah, I don't need for Pizza Hut anymore. And I was like, what?
Like, why are you even hanging out with him? He's dating your friend?
He's a really cool guy.
They didn't break up at that second?
I mean, like,
what a pretentious asshole. It's Pizza Hut or Domino's. Pick one. It's like
or
Coke
Papa
and Pepsi.
John's. You still got Papa John's in the
That's like saying, like, I don't drink Coke or Pepsi. I drink Jones's soda. Nobody cares to give a shit about your soda choice.
But get this. He had a good reason for Domino's, for not liking Domino's. And so he said, nah, I hate Pizza Hut. So I said, why do you hate Pizza Hut? And he said, they ran over my dog.
Wow.
And I said, what?
I said, personal.
What? Exactly.
I take back what I said.
He was ordering Pizza Hut for years because he actually likes it.
Nothing funny about that.
Dude, he said it and I couldn't even laugh because I was just like, oh, no, I think I did laugh. But I was like, oh, man, like, that's crazy. Like, I'm sorry to hear that. It's like, oh, no.
Sorry for your loss.
He was like, no, my dog lived. My dog lived for years after.
Oh, okay, good.
But, yeah, he said like his mom was walking the dog, but like off a leash. So the dog was across the street. His mom was across. And yeah, the pizza was getting there.
Yeah.
And then the dog just starts to cross the street, like to get to the mom, right in front of the car, hits it. And it was one of those things where like the guy freaked out, the driver.
Yeah.
He was still on the dog. He didn't know what to do. Because if you roll forward, you roll backward, you're still going to hurt.
You do an extra smush.
Extra smush. So now,
which perfectly describes Pizza Hut's pizza, by the way.
Extra smush.
Yeah, extra smush.
I like mine extra smushy. But yeah, so they said that they had to like kind of lift the car a little bit,
Oh.
But
yeah, like that super mom strength.
Yeah, it's like, call me mama.
Yeah.
But I like, there's just nothing that could have prepared me, because like I was ready to be
you know what, that's on him also. You gotta just like when the topic of pizza comes up, the first thing that guy, he has an obligation to mention, my dog was ran over by Pizza Hut.
Don't make us ask you.
Yeah. Why don't you like Pizza Hut?
I was
what an asshole.
I was
I changed
ready.
it back.
I was ready to fight him on it.
Yeah.
Because I was like, dude, Pizza Hut is good. It's got the grease.
They ran over my dog.
Yeah. Have you tried the stuffed crust though?
Yeah, you still defend it, but in like a passive way.
Dude, I had all my points ready to go and he hit me with that. And so like once I heard that the dog survived and it lived for years, dude, I lost it, man.
Yeah.
It was just the funniest. It was the funniest thing I'd ever heard. And so out of left field, you know.
That's great, man.
So now anytime I eat Pizza Hut, I'm gonna think of that dog.
Yeah, for sure. Or at least put your cat inside.
Yeah. Another note that I have.
Yeah, hit it.
Have you? All right. This is the phenomenon that's going on.
Phenomenon.
Do 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 do.
Phenomenon.
Do 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 do.
Phenomenon.
Do 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 do.
Phenomenon. I don't know how that song goes.
I don't even think you knew it was going there. Love it. Just tell me if you've tried this.
Whisper into my ear holes.
If you've heard of it.
Yeah.
The weighted blanket.
No. I have heard of that, but I'm a no. I'm a hard no.
I was a hard no. Listen, we've talked about my sleep paralysis before.
Yeah. Is that a cure-all?
No.
That's malarkey science, isn't it? Yeah.
Anytime you say malarkey, I know I've upset you.
That's pseudoscience.
No, so this is the thing. No, it has nothing to do with sleep paralysis. This is my point.
Oh, okay.
Because I've heard of the weighted blankets and I never really got the point of them, you know?
Right.
And because in my mind, and I know you don't believe in the ghosts and shit.
The goblins and the ghouls.
But apparently, if you sleep in the death position.
The Dracula?
Straight Dracula position. Laying on your back with your hands on your chest. They say that like could cause nightmares, but it could also cause sleep paralysis.
You deserve them though. If you're gonna tempt the fates with the Dracula position,
yeah.
Dude, I'm on my stomach.
That's how you sleep?
I'm a stomach sleeper. Now I'm kind of like half sideways in a McTwist.
Also, there's a lot of adjectives.
Yeah.
I'm a stomach sleeper with a McTwist.
With a McTwist.
720.
Yeah, for sure.
Hold on. How do you actually sleep though? Are you on your stomach, arm up here with the leg slightly bent, just one of the legs?
Yeah, sort of something like that. I do throw a little McTwist in there. Then my lower half is like face down, but my upper half is on its side. It's a McTwist.
Okay.
Yeah.
I see it. Nah, I've been changing it, but no, apparently the Dracula
position,
it causes sleep paralysis, you know? So because it's like added weight to the chest and you know, like for sleep paralysis.
Yeah, that's uncomfortable.
Yeah, so I hear a weighted blanket and it's like
that's the same thing.
It's gonna put weight on you, you're gonna feel it.
Yeah.
So I was at my friend's house and they were talking this weighted blanket up and I started talking shit.
Yeah, you know? Good, as you should.
By the way, might as well shout her out. Shout out to Isabel.
Shout out to Isabel.
She's the realest fan I know so far because she started late.
Oh, okay.
She doesn't like me too much. I think the friend that I am to her is one of those that like you met and then you get along with, like I get along with all of her friends.
Right. You have mutual friends.
Yeah. There's no getting rid of it.
Yeah.
But she started listening. I guess she liked it a little bit.
Good.
She's got like 10 episodes to catch up on, but she's still listening every week.
Oh, very cool. Very cool.
But anyway, so I'm fighting her on this and I'm like, nah, I don't know. I don't like it. She brings this weighted blanket out and she fucking chucks that at me. First of all, 15 pounds of sheet.
Nah, I don't
getting
want that.
chucked at you. I was like, whoa. But then I was like, whoa.
It's holding me in all the right places.
Dude.
This is warmth I haven't felt in a long time.
The only thing stopping me from showing my erection was 15 pounds
of blanket. 15 pounds, yeah, that'll do it.
It was so nice, man.
I don't know if I could do it. I sleep in a sheet. I'm a sheet only kind of guy.
No, but that's the thing. Like, I hate any layers when I sleep. I only sleep in my underwear.
Yeah.
For two reasons.
That's the only way to do it.
For two reasons.
Yeah.
In case my parents come in the back, whatever.
Right.
Two, you know, my irrational fear of being caught dead naked.
Right.
Exactly. That's the only reason I wear the underwear. If it was up to me, nothing at all.
I only sleep in my underwear for one reason, and that's the way I look best.
Is that right?
Yeah, I just sleep in my underwear.
Now, and like then if you wear like a tank top or whatever, then your titty pops out.
Yeah, it's like choking you in the middle of the night and stuff. That's sleep paralysis. I don't know.
Yeah, there's nip slips all night.
Yeah.
But point is, only way to sleep that and minimal blanket if possible. But if anything, one sheet. But dude,
one sheet.
I can't express it enough. The weighted blanket changed my life. I have one on the way right now.
Do you? So you ordered one?
Yeah.
True believer.
And they go up to 18 pounds that I'm
Did you get an 18-pound boy?
Look, man, I'm telling you, once it comes in, I'm gonna chuck that shit at you. Might break your nose.
It's knocking me out, and then I'm gonna be trapped under the blanket.
It's gonna knock you out cold. Then you're gonna wake up and be like, "Oh, wait, this is nice."
Well, we'll see what happens when that day comes. All right, man. Well, yet to be determined whether or not I'm sleeping under a weighted blanket. But what I am doing is providing our down ass posse.
Oh, sure. If that's what we're going to call them. I guess our YND's nuts is
going
to stick.
YND's crazy nuts fans. With some words of wisdom.
Okay.
These were referenced at the top of the episode, guys. So if you made it this far, thank you so much. And then also click the related videos and what I'm just kidding. Guys, these words of wisdom, words to live by, are brought to you by none other than The Rock.
Really?
Yeah, I got some Rock words of wisdom.
Okay.
Yeah. These words of wisdom.
With them.
Yeah, I'm doing a Rock impression.
Since when has he got a lisp?
That's just how he does it.
With them.
Yeah.
Got them with them.
Yeah. He doesn't let anything stop him. And he says it in the quote. He says, in 1995, I had $7 in my pocket, and I knew two things. One, I'm broke as hell. And two, one day I won't be. You can achieve anything. Those are The Rock's words. Guys, it doesn't matter what situation you're in. You can always crawl your way out of it. Become like The Rock. Build yourself into a giant monster and a WrestleMania phenomenon.
Yep.
Phenomenon. Phenomenon. And you could be as popular and successful as The Rock and as this podcast. Thank you, everyone, for joining us this week on the podcast. We hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you do all the things we said to do. Follow us on Instagram. Follow us on Twitter. Send us email. Share this podcast with your coworkers because you never know. They might fall in love with it.
They might think my face is funny.
Yeah, and they'll just be giggling all day.
Exactly. Look at this. Look at this.
That hilarious. Hilarious. The sole reason why we do this podcast so our audience can listen to it. I'm so see your face. I mean, guys, that's going to do it for this week's podcast. As always, this podcast is based on a true story. Guys, live your life to the fullest. Love thy neighbor and love thyself with a weighted blanket. Guys, going to do it. Rock on, baby.